The next mod on our list is Create Interactive, and this is one that focuses on adding physics to both trains and contraptions. So what Create Interactive does is it allows us to stack contraptions on top of each other as much as we want, and they will maintain their functionality as new independent contraptions. So we can rotate them as much as we want, we can give them the motion that we want to give them, and not just be limited to this passive rotation like in the base Create mod. So one difference since the last time that I looked at Create Interactive is that now to give this sort of physics to contraptions, you have to put this little sticker on here. So it's called Interact Me, and you just go ahead and throw it on whatever contraption you want to behave in the way that Create Interactive allows you to behave. So if you don't put that, then you won't have this Create Interactive functionality, you'll just have the regular old create mod functionality. The mod also gives us the propagator bearing, which works exactly like a mechanical bearing, except that it also allows us to transmit rotation to the contraption that it's connected to. So right here you'll see I'm powering a propagator bearing, and what I've done is I've placed a vertical gearbox with the shaft pointing downwards towards the output of the bearing, and you can see that I've placed 2 drills there and they're both spinning. I've also placed a shaft out of the top, and as we can see, it's rotating these cogs up on top of it. So one thing to note is contraptions on top of contraptions, including those connected to propagator bearings, also need the Interact Me sticker connected to them. So that's about it for contraptions. Now let's have a look at what Create Interactive does with trains. So right now, this is a plain old Create mod train, and I'll show you what happens if I try to drive it off the track. Well, it just says that the train derails. Okay, well that's pretty anticlimactic, but okay, fine. I'll just go ahead and grab it and place it back on the track. So now what I'll do is I'll place an Interact Me sticker on this. So to do this, I have to go back to the station and disassemble it. So once I've disassembled the train, I can go ahead and place an Interact Me sticker anywhere I want, and that will turn it into a Create Interactive train. So if I go ahead and reassemble it, well, now it'll behave according to the physics of Create Interactive. So now if I go in the train and I try to drive it off a cliff, well, we're going to have a slightly different behavior. So as you can see, we can actually drive our trains off of cliffs. They can crash, and they behave exactly like physics objects. So that's kind of neat, you know, it's a bit more, I don't know, it's a bit more fun, I think. And this train is now a full-fledged physics object, so I can do things like take it with the Gravitron and swing it around, place it wherever I want. And just like a regular old Create mod train, I can also grab it by the bogies to place it back on the track.